What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we have a quick unboxing video to go over with you guys. Got this package in the mail. I don't know exactly what it could be. I do know it's coming via Shoe Monster EDC via the Apex Knife Pass Around. So check out Shoe Monster's EDC's channel if you haven't already. And yeah, you saw the title and thumbnail. I'm going in blind, not exactly sure what's in here. Doing the honors today, we got the Ketuo Telson, right? This has been a treat to EDC here. Really digging this one a lot. Awesome blade geometry, which is my cup of tea. And we got titanium and zirconium inserts, right? So definitely a nice premium feel knife. I got the unboxing in the channel. And also the review on this one should be coming up very soon. So definitely subscribe if you're not already. Make sure you don't miss out on that. And of course, this knife and every other knife that you see in this video will be linked down below. So if you're interested on checking out prices, availability, right, all that good stuff, then check those links down there. It does help out the channel when you use those links, but that is entirely up to you and at zero extra cost. Without further ado, let's go ahead and make an incision right in here. All right, this is an interesting box, by the way. So whatever's in here is dancing side to side. So let's see. There's definitely quite a bit of tape there. Shoe Monster, buddy. You definitely make sure that this one was not going anywhere during shipping. Good job putting that tip on the Telson to work. Do a little pinch grip right there. Bam, bam. Almost there. Man, what there's tape everywhere. All right, I think we're finally in here. This is a Baltic blades knife, making a debut here in the channel for the first time. Made in I can pronounce it right, Lithuania. Man, oh, I see what's going on here. It was like a piece of cardboard wrapping around the other cardboard. That is interesting. I might do that sometime whenever I may not find a suitable box. But here it is, Baltic blades. Made in Lithuania. Say that 10 times fast. And let's just see what we got here. So I think we can move the sleeve out like that. And hopefully the front side is right here. And bam, there it is. Woo. All right, we got a sticker going on there. Baltic blades. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. And we have the knife itself right here. I think that's why it was going back and forth. We have a certificate of authenticity here. This is the model Angis, A-N-G-I-S. We got N690 blade, 60 HRC. The handle is paracord, and the date of birth on this one is 11/15 of 2023. Got a little wax seal going on there, right? And then we got the name of perhaps who did the quality check or the designer, Poland. And I'm not even gonna pretend to pronounce the last name, but so that's pretty much it on the box. Of course, you got the knife here. Let's take a look. All right, we got a very slim handle going on here. Kind of gives me like neck EDC fixed blade sort of eyes, and we have a sheath, which I don't see a pocket clip for, so that's interesting. And without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the knife, shall we? Bam! Here we go. Here we are. So first impressions, looks pretty good, and it's a small EDC or small fixed blade. What are we talking about here? Like under 2 inches, right? Let's see. Coming in at exactly, well, actually, yeah, about 1.75 inches right there. Like very slim, very narrow to say the least. We got the Baltic Blades logo on this side, right? There's no indication of the metal being printed anywhere, but we know based on the certificate of authenticity that it is N690. And let's finally get a feel for it in the hand here, right? First impressions is very slim. Even the paracord adds a little bit of thickness, but it still feels pretty thin in the hand. Love this jimping going on right there. It's nice and spaced out, unlike your typical jimping, but it works. And bam, we are locked in, baby. Let's go. Flat grind going on this one, almost a full flat grind. And it goes from very thick to very thin on that flat grind pretty quickly. There's a nice curvature there for your index finger. All other fingers follow suit. And as an average size, average size hand sort of EDC knife user, right, I can see the little nut here at the end definitely helps. It provides additional grip here so your hand doesn't slide off. Now I'm fully locked in, right? That knife is not going anywhere. We are ready to do some cutting. So let's do some comparisons here next to some of the other knives here in the channel. Of course, let's do some of the usual PM2 and Para 3. Obviously, it's going to be a smaller one indeed. Here's the Demko AD 20.5 and the smaller brother, the Shark Cub. Now, if you like to dual carry, right, you could have any of these folders as a primary. You could have this EDC as a secondary. You could take it out, you know, do some cutting, right? Just a small cutting edge. Also, if you have local laws that prevent you from carrying anything bigger than, you know, 3 inches or so, right, this is certainly a good alternative. There's the Civivi Vision FG and the Sentinel strike. Obviously, these are going to be pretty huge, pretty big compared to the Angis. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the name right. That is the model name on this Baltic blades. The CJRB Pyrite and the Vosteed Raccoon, also pretty big. All right, let's finally do something more along the alleys of the Angis. This blade geometry reminds me a lot of the Corgi Pup. And I have, you know, the Corgi Pup is the mini version of the Corgi from Vosteed. And here is the mini Labrador as well, right? All of these are flat ground, drop point blades. Is this technically a drop point or a straight back? No, it definitely has some drop here towards the tip, so that makes it a drop point blade. And right, all of these other folders are going to be a tiny bit bigger, but very similar, right? Close to that same ballpark, to say the least. Let's do our scientific cutting test here, shall we? Right, got a piece of paper. I'm going to get my grip ready to go, and let's see how it does. Keep in mind, first impressions is I'm not getting, and it's not a very lengthy cutting path, so I got to make the best out of it. But it definitely cuts really good. Check out this swirl right over there. It has a very toothy edge. And it also has some belly to it, so I can get my cuts. I can also do a sort of like a thrust and cut as well, right? So we know I can do paper all day, every day. That is no secret, right? So it's doing that pretty good. What about some cardboard? I got some Amazon everyday cardboard here, single wall. And remember, when cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular like this, but rather at an angle like that. And this one's already wanting to sink its teeth into it. Let's see. I did taper off a little bit on that one because, again, it's kind of hard not to with this belly section. If it was a one cliff, perhaps you could sustain the cut a little bit more, right? Again, side to side. Same deal, it only tapered off towards the end. These next few cuts are going to have a little section here of dual cardboard at the end, so that's going to be interesting. Right, cut through that, no problem. It is certainly a small but mighty cutting edge right here. That's for sure. All right, you guys rate it in the comments. How sharp is this guy, the Baltic Blades Angis, right? The Baltic Blades Angis right here, making a debut in the channel for the first time. Rate it in the comments, 1 through 10, of course, 10 being the sharpest. Let me know. All right, let me bring the sheath back in here. So we have very satisfying click on the sheath. And only a very minimal rattle going on there. And then I'm able to kind of click it out, all right, very nicely. And I can see, you know, with the holes here, you could probably add a clip of your own, depending on what style of clip or loop you like to carry your knives. You could probably do a scout carry. You could probably do you know, regular side up, you know, carry like this. A couple of different ways. And of course, I would think the main one being a sort of like a neck knife. But since it has the paracord here, then I don't know how else that would work. But this is a first impressions unboxing video. This is not a review in any way, shape, or form. So you guys know the drill by now. I'm going to carry this tiny fixed blade right here. try to gather as much feedback as I possibly can, and then I'll be dropping a comprehensive review video on this guy. I'll also link to it below, so if you're interested in checking out prices, availability, variants, and things like that, perhaps picking yourself up one of these, you can. It does help out the channel when you use those links, but that is entirely up to you. Otherwise, if you'd rather wait until the review, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, that's the best way to stay up to speed with all the new uploads dropping here in the channel. If you got value out of this video, smashing that like button also goes a really long way, getting this video pushed to a larger audience. Guys, let me know in the comments what questions you have about this fixed blade, things that you want me to address during the upcoming review. Let's hang out in the comment section down there. If you want to support the channel a step further, there's a link for Patreon down below, or you can simply support the channel right here on YouTube by becoming a channel member. There's going to be a video on your right, which I recommend. Check out this fixed blade over here, which I also checked out recently. Or you can check out this video on the left, which YouTube recommends and thinks you are definitely going to like to watch next. If you made it to the end, you are the real MVP, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me until the end. Love and appreciate every single one of you. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next video, either this one or this one. Peace.